Kevin, thanks so much, and General President Dean, it's a pleasure to be here, an honor to be here, actually. That little video we showed, just to reemphasize, one of the things that when you step back as to what our contractors and trades do under the terms of the national maintenance agreements, it is invisible. Our job sites, whether it's an auto plant, steel plant, whether it's a refinery, what have you, in many cases, it's not like you can walk down a street and see the skills and the safety that's employed in what we do on a daily basis. These are facilities that are pretty much off limits for security purposes and the like. So the purpose of that video is to illustrate things that we take for granted on a daily basis. It's all around us. And a lot of the people, basically everyone in this room, has a responsibility and is a part of that. One of the things that, keeping in line with the theme of this conference, focused on safety and driving results, is something that the next slide I'd like to show is a real testament to that. Here's an example of our focus on safety and driving results. Simply put, look at when we started the Zero Injury Safety Awards program in 2000, less than 5% of our hours. Keep in mind, we average about 60 million work hours per year under the NMAPC program. So putting that in context, 5% of our hours when we started this journey were injury-free. I'm happy to report, as you can see from that graph, 2014, we're over 35% of our hours are now injury-free hours. There's an example there of all of us, and it is a tripartite effort to achieve excellence at that level. It takes our ironworkers, it takes all our crafts, it takes our signatory contractors, and it takes our owners to throw in, to believe in what has been achieved and what we know we can achieve. As you sit here today and as you're looking at these various statistics and the awards that were given, I'd certainly like to recognize those who are in attendance here who are part of the tripartite parties that were awarded employed ironworkers and were recognized at the Zero Injury Safety Awards Gala in October 2015 for work performed through 2014. So just ask you, ZISA representative, you just stand up and be recognized for the excellence that you achieved, please. I know you're out there, don't be bashful. I'll have Kevin come down and help you stand up. So please be recognized, stand up. Just like the Ironworkers International Union has their goal of zero fatalities, the point here is that zero can be achieved one project at a time. They collaborated and committed to work each minute injury-free. Minutes built into hours eventually ended in successful completion of the project with no injuries. Everyone went home the same way they showed up for work that day. It means they took the time to complete pre-task plans, put pencil to paper and complete job site safety analysis. They took 2 minutes to go over their work areas when coming back from breaks, double-check procedures to make sure they were right before commencing work. They made sure their toolbox talks were relevant to the ironworkers and the tasks they were performing that day, and they instilled confidence and encouraged craftspersons to stop work immediately when or if something wasn't right, and took the time to ensure that it was corrected before starting back up again. While we're making strides, we aren't there yet. I encourage those of you who haven't achieved zero, as well as all of our previous winners, to stay focused, committed to zero. But what about the next generation of craft workers, of iron workers, those who will follow in our footsteps. Anyone considering a career in the union construction and maintenance industry needs to understand that our signatory contractors and our partners, their partners, if you will, in the building trades, renew their commitment to safety on a daily basis. Our message to workers considering entering the field needs to be loud and clear. Safety is always the most important aspect of the job, period. It's more important than schedule. It's more important than budget. Safety trumps everything. New workers need to understand that and appreciate the culture of safety awareness and injury prevention that we have created over the last 20 years. They need to know that from day one that they are expected to buy into the safety culture 100%. Our emphasis on safety can be a valuable recruiting and marketing tool. When people who are considering a career in the union construction and maintenance industry see how seriously we take the issue of safety, they will understand that it's more than just a business decision. It's a way of life. When we demonstrate how much time and money we spend to make sure our people go home safely every day, it's going to make an impact on people choosing a career. They will realize that when it comes to union construction and maintenance, they won't just be a cog in the machine. They will matter, and their families matter, and they are and will be valued.